to feralcast.
Feral cast.
Fuck you, Alpha.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, you go first.
Alright. I am your host, Django_Fett. I have been playing Feral Heart for way too long, since I've been about 12 years old, and I still can't leave. This is my co-host.
Hi, my name's alpha_eclipse. Or alphaeclipse. Shut the fuck up, no one asked you. I've been playing Feral Heart since 2013, and I took a break, but I'm back now, because this furry hell keeps dragging me back. So, I go to Denny's a lot, and I like long walks on the beach. That's about it.
I hope you understand that no one loves you.
Help.
Alright, so, shit, you need to get the fucking link to the Twitch and the Discord. Ah, we're so annoying.
Shut the fuck up.
You shut up. Anyway, so.
I'm writing a bio on Feral Heart for people to join. Stop yelling at me.
Earlier, man.
Because you weren't there.
The stream setup has been a mess. I promised that we'd be more organized, but everything happened at the last minute, including some technical issues, and a backdrop issue, and issues. But we're sorted now.
Yeah, we're good. It's all good. We're fine.
I'm also gonna... Oh, the cat's fighting again. I'm also gonna put up a disclaimer that this is not gonna be a weekly or a monthly thing. It might be a monthly thing, depending on...
It's probably a monthly thing. It's gonna be a monthly thing.
For now
I'm making it a monthly thing.
Okay, it's a monthly thing. But as of this episode, the reason that we're doing this right now is because a bunch of shit has happened recently over the forums. Now, if you're not on the forums and you play Feral Heart, I feel bad for you. But I also am happy for you because you missed the shit show that is the Feral Heart forums. I live there, and I can appreciate that it's kind of a cesspit sometimes. But it's a nice cesspit. It's nice.
It is. It's very. I wouldn't even say that. I think it's a very. I don't even know. It's just yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's fucking true.
Like it's a high quality cesspool.
Cesspit, yeah.
Pool pit.
It's like the pinnacle of the cesspit world.
Yeah. Oh shit! I forgot to change the stream name. Ah! Hold on. But yeah. So if you haven't been paying attention to the forums, one major thing that happened recently is Raz shut up again to lock one thread and leave. That is basically what happened. Now, the thread in question was one of the threads bringing up the general chat being brought back thread. So, you know, one of those things that happens basically fucking annually. Everyone and their mom has
loses their shit.
That too.
It's not even like a delicate subject. It's just that people were really pissed initially that this whole catastrophe was just like shut down suddenly and no one knew why. So of course, like, people are going to keep coming back and asking like, hey, can we bring general chat back? And no one's gonna freaking know what's going on because no one knows except the people who shut it down, most of which are not around anymore. And it's chaotic. And a lot of people are sick of it, and I totally get that, and I'm kind of sick of it too, because it would be such an easy solution to just tell people, hey, we shut it down for this reason, blah, 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 blah. We're not bringing it back right now because blah, 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 blah. But instead, it was just locked with no clarification, really. Like, it was very confusing. And because of that, I got a bad taste in my mouth from it, so I actually made a
Oh shit. I think the stream just died.
whole...
Hold on, you just cut out for almost all of that. Hold on.
There's no thing in the thread.
Oh, shit.
Like, it wasn't iffy at all.
I'm gonna need you to repeat almost all of that, because my CPU jumped to 100% for a minute there.
Wait, did it catch none of it?
It caught the beginning part, and then once you dived into how you felt about it, it fucking died.
Oh no. Oh god.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll repeat it. What I basically said was, I made a new thread on general chat because everyone in the community is kind of really does not know it happened, except for the people who shut it down in the first place, which is like the old admins and whatever. So even the mods at the time were very confused as to why it was shut down. So I thought it was in the right sense for me to make a whole new thread, as annoying as it is, and I totally get that. What'd you say?
After mine got fucking murdered.
Murked.
Got fucking executed.
So I made a new thread, and I detailed, hey guys, don't be bitches, basically. So that was made, and it's been going. It kind of got really active. Like, a lot of people posted in it, and I was not expecting that. Like, I was expecting like 5 posts. Like, people like were like, why are we talking about this? Which we did get. So I didn't really care, because I agree. Like, why do we have to talk about this so much? But I feel it's relevant still, considering no one still knows what even went down or happened. So I figured, hey, why not? That's basically it.
And then...
And no one...
went to shit.
Yeah. It's, like, I didn't put my personal opinion in the thread. I just said, hey, I think it's in our duty as good members of the community to stay kind of humble about it and not get fired up. And people still got kind of fired up about it. And I don't really blame them, because there were a lot of people who were radical. Like, there's like the one side and then the other side, and then there's a very few, like a very small population of people who are indifferent to bringing it back. And I'm fine with that. Like, I actually kind of feel that way now. Like, as much as I would like to have it back, it's just, God, it's so fucking annoying.
I mean, I personally still think that fucking looking at it objectively, which I'm trying to do now, because obviously no matter how many times you say, hey, it's not going to be like moderating fucking Warframe, for example, where you're looking at thousands of people every minute sending a message every second.
Yeah,
There's
that's like
maybe 200 people at peak hours now. 200.
Yeah, and that's like right now I'm in the grounds, and there's about maybe, like, at the entrance there's probably about like 25 people in total, not even, less than that.
And I understand that you want to keep all, as I'm actually just now realizing, a lot of one new reason as to why people might say, oh, just keep to local, is because everyone's so grouped up, so it's even easier to moderate, because this is the only place where they can talk to other people.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with general, everyone's spread out, so you have to moderate local and general, which I can understand. Still
oh yeah, definitely.
I can understand.
See, my argument for that is we're all grouped together because there is no general chat. Like, we have to be together because nothing allows us to separate. And or otherwise you're like a loner and you can't talk to anyone.
Other aspects of the game suffer because of it, because no one is either going out into the maps and exploring shit, or just being in other corners of the grounds. I mean, shit, no one can look at the Swedish flower flag or the dick flowers. No one.
Oh my god, no one can see it. I'm F3ing it right now. It's so cute. Not the dick, the fucking
no,
flag.
I was about to Alpha, you can't say that. We're trying to keep it slightly PG-13.
I'm sorry.
Failed.
Oh my god.
Also, your thread only... So her thread has been up for like maybe a week. It's already overtaken mine, which has been up for 3 months. I'm proud of you, baby girl.
Thanks, baby. Thanks, baby.
But...
yeah, it only has like one extra post than yours does. And like, it's kind of been dead since the 13th, which I'm fine with. Like, what else can people say?
It's been dead. And I'm going to know why it's dead, because it's part of why we're here right now. So again, for those of you who are not active on the forums, or maybe just not active on those parts of the forums, so the reason that Raz had locked my general chat thread after about 5 pages of relatively civil discussion, apart from one really weird post, I'll admit, that I made that sounded really fucking weird now that I'm reading over it again. I keep doing that. I need to stop posting. But
There's like, oh wait, there's a guy in Feral Heart right now called Stop Playing Hard T. They meant to put hard to get, and it's just a default line.
I'm sorry, man. I will not stop hitting that hard testosterone. Look, man.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
It's a very important detour.
Oh man.
But then all of a sudden, I asked for an additional update, and then Raz posted actions speak louder than words, or something to that extent.
Something like that.
And
I don't remember.
Thread.
So like, people came to me and were very confused, and I was too. I didn't really necessarily care at first that he locked it until like I realized, hey, like that's not. Of course he has a right to do it, but it wasn't executed in the best way necessarily that I felt was appropriate for the community, because I feel like that just it downgrades the staff in a way, if that makes sense. Like it kind of like it makes them seem like they can't handle criticism, and you don't want that.
I mean, but also after hearing that Raz doesn't give a shit about public image, which, okay, good for you. That's, well, I can't really say that's not going to help him in the long run, because he has a successful career in whatever the fuck he's doing, but, dude, we care about this community. You're kind of, I don't know, stepping on our toes a little bit, because you don't play the game. We all know that. You haven't played it for years. You want to be the man in the shadows, which is perfectly fine, and I encourage you to do that. But, and I understand that maybe, I don't know, people are annoying you with this whole general chat thing, and have been annoying you for years. But there's been a reason that people have been annoying you for years about it, because we still don't know why it was removed, because the reason keeps changing. Not that we're not getting one, it's because it keeps fucking changing. At first it was, oh, Koval Kitty meant this as a temporary thing anyway. He didn't even like general chat. And then it was too hard to moderate, and then it was something else that I fucking forgot that was really stupid. And then all of a sudden, anyone that asked any questions, threads were locked, and they were redirected to the announcement that said general chat was gone. But you know what happened to that thread? It was locked after a few weeks, so no one could ask questions. And for the next almost 2 years, anyone that asked questions about what happened to general chat went away. That's already horrible for your public image. So now all of a sudden that the Iron Curtain has been lifted and we're able to talk about it again in recent years, all of a sudden, one thread gets serious traction. Because I did my research. I wanted to see if I should either necro thread or make a new one when I made the annual thread. And none of them got more than a page's worth of posts.
Yeah.
And like even the one that I think Azura made, or Azura, or the girl with the heterochromia lion thing. I don't know, cute character. But for the first time in many years, a general chat thread got popular and got noticed and was spoken about, even in the game. All of a sudden, that's gone. It's just locked.
Yeah.
Without so much as a word. Sure, you posted something that had words in it, but it's so fucking vague. We can't make anything of it. What is this supposed to mean? That we need to earn the privilege of general chat back? Because I know I already went over why we've basically earned it back, considering the community's become so much more mellow in recent years. It is definitely not the toxic waste pile it used
Hell
to be
no.
back in 2014 through 2016. All those people are gone. Most of the spammy kids have either left or grown up. Sure, there are still some here, because 12-year-olds are a constant, but that's not a reason to keep features away from, normal people. And I saw that brought up on your thread, and that kind of made me mad. It's like, no, we're not excluding them from the equation.
I saw that too, and I was kind of iffy about it. But I can understand it,
but it's still kind of stupid in my opinion.
I agree. I totally agree. Right. Wolfqueen is sitting on me in game. I'm happy.
Hi, Jenga!
Jenga!
Jenga's been a fucking god.
Jenga and Jenga. Oh, I know. No, Jenga, you have no idea. Like, the one fucking post you made, I screenshotted it and sent it in another server, and I was like, the queen has spoken.
Fucking, let's actually, you know what? Let's look at your thread right now. Let's go over it, because it is the main reason that we're here. Alright, bring it back to general chat. The original post reads like this from Alpha. I'm going to make this short, as this is a continuation off of an annual thread about something long gone. It has been years since the removal of general chat back in 2013. It was removed without any prior warning to the community, and the reasons being were a little murky and unclear. Since the community has definitely matured and the staff team has become more efficient, are you for or against the revival of general chat? Do you feel it would benefit the game or only cause more issues in regards to both the present and the future? Anyone is free to elaborate and give their ideas and suggestions regarding general. As community members, we have the right to voice our opinions and discuss them in a civil manner. Regardless of it being an urgent issue or not, we help to represent the community wishes and questions. If any responses are overly aggressive towards other players and or staff, I will have this immediately locked, and it would only be setting an example to not be listened to. I know this topic is repetitive, but a large portion of the community wants to talk about it still, so why not let them? Any clarification and explanation in regards to why it will or will not be returning will be greatly appreciated. I am also fine with this being locked as long as it's given proper explanation. Emphasis on
I thought that was proper explanation. I know. I wanted to like bold that, but I didn't want to come off like being a bitch. So I just kind of left it.
My words.
Bolding it with my words. It's just like when you read it, it automatically bolds itself.
I'm so fucking loud. I speak in bold. What?
I speak in bold. I speak in italicized. Oh my god.
Strike through.
Oh god.
But,
and like, I'm honestly very appreciative that so many people commented on it. Like, I seriously am. I don't care what your freaking opinion is.
I don't care how dumb you are or
gets
how
people
illiterate.
Talking.
Your opinion matters.
Like, of course, like, there's certain people I disagree with entirely, but I didn't post anything about disagreeing with them because I just wanted to get shit out. Like, I want people to talk about it, and I don't want it to be hard to talk about, as it has been for the past few years. And of course, like, I'm speaking from my perspective as in 2013, 2014, and 2015. I wasn't around for, like, 2016 through 2018, so I have no idea. So, like, I literally have no idea what people talked about or if people really cared about it. But obviously people still do, and I feel like that's still important. And of course, if it's not entirely urgent right now, which I don't think it is, it still should be talked about, I guess. Like, my argument on the thread was because someone said, why, what was it? Here, wait, let me see. It was something similar to,
why should we worry about general chat when there's bigger fish to fry or something?
No, it was, I put general is as dead as contacting Kogu at this point, yet discussing ideas is still widely encouraged as it shows there is still life and an urge to better feral heart. It is the whole reason this board essentially has existed since the game was made public. Not all proposals will be implemented, but it doesn't make them any less worthy of discussion. So, like, people always make freaking threads about making new shit for the game, but obviously, like, that can't get done right now. But there's, yeah, like, ugh.
I getcha. Well,
so that kind of irks me secretly, but it's okay.
I mean, it's okay. The game's dying already.
It's okay.
Why implement a feature that could possibly, I don't know, stave off the inevitable? And now, no, I'm not saying that general chat will save feral heart, but for fuck's sake, it'll at least improve it.
I agree.
Something I feel like people are quite understanding is that general chat coming back wouldn't be so much adding a new feature or really re-adding one that we've had before, even though it is. It's a quality of life change. Now, what a quality of life change basically is that it just streamlines your game experience and makes things easier on you. In this case, socializing, because this is an MMORPG, well, RPG in quotations, where you run around as a cat or a dog thing, role-playing and talking to people, because it's an MMO. That's what you do on MMOs. You talk to people. If you play an MMO...
that's the purpose of the game. Like, it's literally like, why is there not a general chat? Freaking Cards Against Humanity has a general chat. Like, it's not even necessary.
Not anymore, but...
Oh, yeah, that was removed.
Oh, yeah, don't be like Cards Against Humanity about it either, because, yeah, some bad people are going to misuse your chat program. You get rid of the bad people, not the chat program, because guess what? Nazis are still going to play your game.
Yeah.
Find the Nazi, not the fucking chat program. Anyway, that's an entirely different rant.
Situation. They definitely have some weird people on there.
We have weird people here, but those are exceptionally few and far between. Thank the Lord. I am so glad this is not a pedo den.
Oh my god. Okay.
Hey, man.
I've never heard that term in my life, but I'm going to start using it.
Where it's not the case, and I will give props to the staff team for keeping this a safe environment for kids.
Oh no, definitely.
Except for when the kids start fighting each other, and then it's just fucking hilarious.
like me and you in game, we start like screaming at each other for no reason.
And
we should do that.
I call you boob.
A doorknob. Bitch.
Well, we're getting off track. We're scrolling through some of the replies. There's something I wanted to touch on because I'm still confused on this. And I understand what had basically been said is that we shouldn't even be talking about general chat until other issues are sorted. No, that's not how it works. And then they went on to basically say that because there's more important things to worry about, we shouldn't be worrying about general at all, not just not talking about it. Which to me is kind of weird. Because, alright, there are bigger fish to fry. Like what?
Leave it at that.
Like what? What fish? There are no fish! The fish are dead! Unless you mean the patch, in which case, well, we just had one in November. We don't need one right now. I mean,
Is that what it was?
I don't know. Not even, like, even when I asked wolffox, she didn't even have an answer. I don't even think she knows. Pocket didn't know. I don't know. You don't know.
I don't know. Oh my god. It just showed up one day.
I don't remember if it was Mika or Titi or Cal that said it. I just remember someone, maybe it was Azura or whoever who is this Azura? Is that Azura? Yeah, it's Azura. The one with the, yeah, it's Azura. It might have been them. It was on one of the most recent pages. I'm gonna look it up right now. But that shit just confuses me. Because, alright, you go from saying we shouldn't discuss it at all for no reason, which is giving me uncomfortable PTSD to 2014 Feral Heart, when we had the fucking bourgeoisie telling us what to think. And
oh my god. The bourgeoisie. What the fuck?
That's kind of how it felt. I know I might have been a radical person. That's how it felt.
No. It's so funny. A little like fact about Django is when I was around like during then, she was like she thought I was in some kind of like Feral Heart mafia.
I thought the entire MOT system was rigged, and it kind of was because there was always a 2Fab for You member in there at any given time.
That's so sad. And I had no idea. Like, none of us knew. But Django was secretly, like, conspiring. And, like, I don't even know.
I was keeping track of everything. I was just...
Every
my
movement.
eyes were wide open. I was woke.
Oh my god. That's so great.
Fucking... But... Yeah, like, okay, so maybe some of my opinions should be disregarded. But, hey, I have the microphone. Clearly my opinion matters more. But, I can't find the post, but that's basically what it had said. And I'm still trying to wrap my head around what they could have possibly fucking meant. Because, again, patch, we don't need to worry about that right now. What should be worried about, well, some of it's confidential shit that I can't talk about, or don't know about. I just kind of have a feeling it's there. Reestablish, I don't know. What is there to do? apart from the patch and maybe stuff the staff need to manage amongst themselves, what is there to worry about? Nothing. There's nothing. This game has the substance of a shallow, murky pond. There is nothing here.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! Jenga has done the same thing!
What?
Look at what Jenga put in general chat. Oh. Look at what Jenga put
Oh
in
my god, and I thought the FH staff was back then.
They kind of were! I mean,
oh my god, you are both the same fucking person, I swear to fucking god.
Oh my, Jenga and I are actually the same person. Oh my. That's horrifying.
Oh my god.
But just...
That's so great.
I'll even take answers on this question too. Like, what other bigger priority things are there apart from general? I mean, I can understand that be slightly lower priority, except I'd say it escalated because it's been brought up consistently over the years.
Mm-hmm.
With almost everyone saying they want it back, apart from you libertarians out there not taking a stand on one side or the other. You know who you are. Shake my head, neutral party lovers.
Aww.
With us or against us. Burn with them or burn with us. Am I right?
You're such a fucking radical. I love it. Like, I'm usually I'm a pretty neutral person, I'm not gonna lie. But general chat is like the one thing I'm pretty like consistent about. Like, I'm very passionate about it. Sometimes a little too much, of course, like just making that fucking thread in general. Pun.
You can't make threads in general anymore. We don't go to Ravenholm. Fucking
Loader is here. Hi, Loader.
Loader changed the name to Ravencrow.
I know, I kind of like it.
I like it. But I'm mad because now
I like when people change their usernames. Yeah, true. See, their character's name Loader though, so like it's like.
Can I change my username?
It's all good.
Can I change my username to ass? Hey, also, for those of you that didn't know, you're allowed to say ass. You are allowed to say ass.
You can say ass, like you could say big ass. Something.
Big ass titties. Okay, probably not that, but
no, not that. But you can say ass in Feral Heart as long as it's not directed towards someone. Like, you can't call someone an ass, and you can't say that's Alpha, like.
You have a nice ass.
You have a nice ass too.
Thanks. I made it myself.
Oh god, that's so scary.
Should be scary.
I can just imagine like you molding your own ass together. That like image is in my mind and it's not gonna leave now.
Alright, let's shut up before fucking someone we know sees this. Moving on to the agenda.
Okay.
This is attached to the general chat thread though. Because it brought something up that Calvary and I talked about with you. If you remember that conversation we had about community behavior concerning disagreements.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we suck, don't we?
Yeah, pretty badly.
Like, the forums...
It's very hostile.
It's so passive-aggressive. Like, damn, guys.
Very.
It's his only game. Why you have to be mad? You're saying you're neutral, but I don't know, man. It seems like you don't want it back, considering how you're basically... Okay, now I'm going off on a little tangent, but shut up, Gigastar. But from some of the responses, it was just so hostile, and then some people were just flip-flopping, like, "Oh, I want it back," and then someone breaks a good point. "Oh, I don't want it back." Someone makes another good point. "Oh, I want it back." I mean, if you're gonna voicing your opinion is fine, but if you're gonna fucking say anything, at least be consistent, I guess, especially with something like this, because it's kind of important that people either support it or don't. And I want to say, like, you can't be indecisive or neutral about it, because there are a lot of people that were not around for general chat, and I completely understand that, and I still want to hear you guys out. But if you continuously flip-flop, you're not only damaging both sides, you're also making it less certain if people want it back or not, which is overwhelmingly the majority of people want it back. There is an there's an exceptional minority that do have good points, but a lot of them are either no longer relevant as the game has changed with time, or are outweighed by the benefits, at least in my eyes. Looking at it objectively, there's nothing wrong with having a global chat for Feral Heart. It is an MMO. It's part and parcel. Come on, man. Let the kids say fuck. But instead of just leaving it at I disagree for XYZ, and I mean, maybe I kind of fucked up by responding directly to some of these to either elaborate or maybe debate a little bit certain points to change some hearts and minds. The thread devolved kind of into a very hostile I'm right, my way or the highway kind of thing that I only ever saw in 2013, 2014 Feral Heart on the forums. And it was not a pleasant memory to think about, because that was a time... Alright, this is now old person talking. Way back in 2013, there was a thread made about wolf speakers and how to identify them.
Yes, I know exactly where you're going with this.
It was a... now, I'm not saying wolf speakers are nice people all around. I'm just saying some of them aren't nice, some of them are nice. I don't give a fuck. I just want to be able to read what you're saying, and if I can't, well, I guess I can't. But I'm not going to bully you for it. The wolf speakers thread violated several forum rules, but was allowed to go on for almost 100 or so pages. Why?
Yeah, that was pretty insane.
Because the majority all hated this one section of the community, even certain administrators. I remember being little 12-year-old me going on the forums going, hey, you know, maybe a mod should lock this.
Hey,
you guys seem really mean.
Wolf speakers.
No, I was for them.
No, I know.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, these guys are getting bullied. The fuck? What? Why? This is a game where we're not supposed to do that. Bullying is bad. Why are you all shitting on these people? Can a mod lock this? And then that I opened the floodgates onto myself. And I think that might have been like the first step into me fucking despising the Feral Heart community for a very long time, was that thread. Because it was just page after page after page of, oh, wolf speakers are so rude, they're so uptight, they're so full of themselves, blah 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 blah, while they're doing the exact same thing.
Yes, I totally agree there.
And then after almost 100 pages, Sura finally comes in and says, hey, this thread is getting too toxic, I'm locking it now. And I remember being so frustrated with it, because it had been up for maybe half a year to a year, and it took them that long to deal with it. And I think that's actually what made me lose faith in the staff, because of how long it took for them to get to that. But
understandable.
Hey, it's only one of the most popular threads on your forum. I can understand why you would have missed it. I'm so salty. What the hell is a wolf speaker? Oh yeah. Yeah, that thread, I'm still mad. I'm fucking... But that's a behavior that I thought the Feral Heart community had gotten past. This weird, hypocritical, backstabby nature. Which
I feel like that's always going to be around, no matter what community it is. There's always going to be people like that, and you just have to look past it, essentially, and just, I don't want to say ignore it, because their opinions are still relevant. It's just, be a little kinder, I guess, and look from their perspective. And I feel like that's missing in a lot of interactions.
Don't be a dick. That's basically the longest part of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
We all have assholes, but you don't have to be one.
Oh my god.
Fucking... But this is also something that I remember happening on that infamous thread that I'm not gonna name, because I keep naming it, and Alpha, you better not name it either.
I'm not. I don't even know.
Because something else that triggers this kind of behavior, and I used trigger. Whatever, it's relevant. Fucking... Hold on, I lost my train of thought. Shit. Oh yeah. One thing that provokes this kind of behavior from the Feral Heart community, this really weird, defensive, hypocritical, stab nature, is when someone peels back a layer to the community and points out something bad about it.
A flaw, yes. I completely agree there. And it's expected for there to be a reaction against it. But I feel like it's most mature to realize that there are issues in every community, and we should kind of, I don't want to say embrace it, but we should learn to live with it and perfect
it. Live with it, or improve it, or both.
Yeah.
Both would be preferred.
Hopefully both.
Both is the goal.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, and you continue to ignore it, well, threads like the one I'm speaking of happen. Where
I don't even know what one you're talking about.
The thread I keep talking about.
Oh, I know. Yep, I know.
That's something that I keep talking about. Now Pocket brings up more than I do.
She does. Oh, that forbidden thread. Oh my god, Fred. Oh my god.
The forbidden thread. The forbidden thread that exposed that someone still had forum moderator privileges when he doesn't have the rank.
Shut up!
Hey! It's obvious! Obviously.
Yeah, well, I think it's okay for him. Like,
I know, but it was like really weird and spooky. I don't like
You're just a freaking conspirator.
Look, man. Don't kink shame me.
I'm looking. Too bad.
But yeah, you get up with threads like that from jaded or fed up players that have been seeing this fester for a while, and I've done this on numerous occasions, not even just that one thread, where I have noticed.
Oh my god. Jenga, if you see my old posts on that thread, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I embrace the warrior kitten days. I was a special child. That was me. That's not me anymore. But hey, man, it's pretty fucking funny.
Character development.
Character development. Right? I went from a meek furry child to
an angry furry child.
Hey, I am not a furry. Am I gonna say that every single podcast? I am. Not
I think so.
Furry.
I am not a furry either.
I did not have furry relations with that child. Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Hold on. Moving right along. But I think, although a lot of these posts or threads are made in hostility when they are calling out a portion of the game, even if they're being a dick, you should still be courteous to those people because they are probably just full of frustration and need to vent it out. And this is supposed to be a very understanding and empathetic community to which, even if someone's not treating you right, you should still try to treat them right. Treat others the way you want to be treated. No eye for an eye bullshit. But I feel
Oh wait, continue.
I feel like that's lost on this community at times, though. And it kind of saddens me. Because I'm sure even some staff will struggle with treating others the way they want to be treated. Because I could totally understand people shit on the staff all the time, so it has to be really difficult being polite to players or polite to each other. I know it's hard for them to be polite to players. Say that 5
Half of the shitting on them is not even right. Like, half of the people that like go and attack staff, it's just so inappropriate, and half of it is so unjustified. Like, it you know what especially bugs me? This is sort of off topic, but people that associate the staff team with being like shitty in regards to like rumors like that they heard about years ago, basically, like hardcore like years ago, and stuff that wasn't even relevant to begin with. Like, that kind of bugs me because, like, personally, like I think the staff team is like really good right now in comparison to what it has been in the past, and I feel like they do a lot more. So that's pretty much my 2 cents on that. Like, I'm really happy with it.
And I can kind of understand that, but that also ties into something else that kind of sometimes got swept under the rug until recently, is that, well, old staff shit the bed, and now new staff have to lie in it. And I don't mean like new staff is in the ones that came during No Mod October. I mean like the current staff team. Because the reputation that staff have is not as bad as it used to be. But it was absolutely fucking destroyed outside of the forums. Because forums,
Oh, yeah.
for the longest time, were the most highly regulated part of the game.
Definitely.
I mean, people didn't.
But if you go on like Tumblr or DeviantArt, it's like a fucking shitstorm there, and half of it has no place in reality. Like, it's just inaccurate and just downright
But then
rude.
there's sometimes like the B ban, where.
See, I don't know enough about that.
See, the thing is, I keep trying to dig into it, and I get the same information, and. I might as well say, okay, so the B-Band story. It's one of my favorite ones because it's just so fucking dumb. No, I'm telling the story.
No!
Why not? It's harmless.
I don't think we should.
It's public knowledge. Let the people know.
I'm
not gonna
fine.
name names.
Oh, okay, then.
And, to preface it though, someone was making edits of bees with dicks and sending it to staff members. I don't know who did that. I think it was more than one person, but whoever they were a blogger, I want to say.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
I don't know if they were banned or not, or ever caught. I just know people did it, and it. I don't
Let us know.
See, Jeng?
We don't know.
Like, I don't know who the people that sent the dicks. I know the person that got banned, this victim in the B ban. And I say victim because they made a B character and were running around Stonebridge. Oh yeah,
they got fucking wrecked.
And oops.
You fucking.
I'm sorry. I autopilot.
You fucker.
Anyway, Red might have mistaken them for the person that did it, and he told them, "Hey, stop that." And the B person went, "Wait, what?" And banned for 5 years or 2 years. People said it was 2. I remember it being 5. I think they still have 2 years left on their ban. Godspeed. But,
also, just a disclaimer for that, because Django's a fucking...
Don't go after Red for
crackhead. Yeah, don't... He's a good guy. Don't give him any hate. That's literally, like, we don't know anything about it, so just...
This is just...
leave it at that, essentially.
This is just what was posted on Tumblr, and he never... I remember him responding to it, I think he did at least. But he didn't... The weird thing is, he didn't, like, say they were wrong. He didn't. And that's, like,
what
the
do you
weird
mean?
part. Like, he just... Because they said, hey, you banned me for having a B character, and he went... He didn't say anything. He which is weird, because in his posts, if someone says they did something and he didn't, he'll pipe up about it. Which is why I'm just over here in my little conspiracy corner trying to connect the dots of, what does it mean? What does it mean? Was this blogger actually sending the B-dicks? What is it? What does it
mean? The B-dicks. Oh my god.
Also, don't do that. That's...
Yeah, don't.
The only reason it's funny is because of how absurd it is. But
yeah, that's basically it. We're not, like, condoning, like...
That.
Yeah.
Be creative with your dicks. No. No. Oh, be creative. Damn it.
Oh god, I hate it.
But shit like that, no matter if it was true or not, definitely soured the staff's reputation. And there were also some other staff members that were very infamous for being either really mean and impatient or something else like that. I'm also not going to name names there because, well, if you know who they are, you know who they are, and if you don't, well, they're all gone now, so it doesn't really matter. But what they really did was just damage the reputation and trust between staff member and member, like player. And Noma October definitely didn't help that. And
this is off. Oh wait.
No,
oh my god, you keep continuing.
I'm sorry.
Continue.
You go. No, you go.
Okay. Well, this is totally off topic, but Loader messaged me. Never had General for me because I like she's a newer player.
Oh, yeah,
how would you explain General for people who have never seen it?
All right, hold up. Let me pull up my post. But while I'm pulling that up, basically General Chat is just local, but it spans the entire map, and anyone can post it at any given time. And back in the day, when we had like 1,000 players daily or more, I would say the consistent population, even on certain school nights, was about 1,100 to 1,500 people.
Yeah, it was pretty insane.
But one of the issues that came with that is that there are so many people and there weren't very many staff members, so sometimes things got insane, especially if there wasn't a mod on. But
yeah,
it was
bad.
Charm. That was the charm of it.
There's a video on YouTube. There's a video on YouTube about it, like just showing general chat back in like 2011. It was a loony bin. I'll like just say that it was like a freaking
2011 feral heart.
It was a bomb.
General was weird.
Wolf, let me in.
You're not in a channel, Mom.
Move to a channel. And we could just pull you in.
Oh, Phantom, don't post that here. That's cursed.
Oh, that's so cursed.
Oh yeah, we're gonna discuss feral heart videos later.
Wolfie, oh no, she left.
Oh no,
she'll be back.
Baby boomer, shake my head. Not understanding technology unless you purposely clicked on it, then I'm just stupid. But
that is a big chance. I'm kidding.
But to put it in oh my fuck, Phantom, no.
Oh no.
You people, if you're not in the Discord already, please look in, because okay, one of these days we're just gonna have a movie night of looking at weird feral heart.
Can we honestly? That would be the best. That would be such a throwback.
Oh
god. Lord. What was it? Feral style? The one Red did?
Oh, the one Red did. I watched
Let me in. Hi.
Hi.
Whoopee.
Welcome to the Feral Cast.
Welcome. Even though she's literally been, but it's fine.
Shut up. I'm trying to salvage some semblance of format.
I know. I'm just kind of wrecking it all.
But,
oh boy.
I'm gonna pull up my post to basically explain in objective terms what general chat is. This is also gonna include some points from the thread, so if it sounds a little confusing, that's why. I'm gonna not look in general chat anymore because Phantom is scarring me for life.
I'll watch it.
Right. I'm just gonna make something short and sweet. Let's look at this objectively. Forget the general chat of old. Forget the drama surrounding its removal. Forget all of that.
Oh my god, I'm deleting that right now.
I just checked. We'll talk. We're talking about that later.
I'm sorry, Phantom.
That is something I wanted to bring up later.
Oh my god, stop!
You can kick him if you want.
I am.
Right.
Oh fuck.
At its core, general chat is a global chat function that literally every other MMO has. There will be spam, sure. It can and will be abused. But that's part and parcel with the benefit of having a global chat. We're region chat of Warframe as an example. It's very hard to socialize with people outside of the one trading center, and sometimes you'll be grouped up with people willing to talk in a mission. If it didn't have a global chat function, people would have to crowd around Maru's Bazaar and relays in order to even start up a conversation. But with region chat, it doesn't matter where you are in the game. You could be at a mission, be on your ship, be running around playing with chickens and cetus. You have the option of talking to other people regardless of your location. Sure, you can still group up and talk to people in relays or in the back alleys of Fortuna. But it's been streamlined to help encourage people to be social. That's what playing on MMO is all about. Playing with other people. Talking to said people. Making friends. Having fun with friends. Making a profit. Of course, Warframe has its own moderation team to help keep the region chat a safe place to be. Feral Heart is no different. I think they have about the same amount of people-ish, and they're about to do the job well, even with their own hectic schedules. No matter what you call it, whether it be region chat, global chat, general, or server chat, they all have the same function and purpose. Allow people to talk to one another over long distances in the game without having to bend over backwards to get where the people are. Apart from adding an additional job to the life of a Feral Heart staff member, there are no drawbacks. But just like in Warframe, if you don't want to see region chat, you can turn it off and click away. This is why I want general chat back. Not because of the memories I might have had back in the day, or because I think the game will die without it. It's because it has a simple, practical function that I'd like to see implemented again.
I completely agree with that.
I dropped my phone.
Drops mic. Drops the fucking mic.
And that is something that I think has been lost in the sauce of defending our opinions. Because in Feral Heart, something that happens way too often in my eyes is that we lose the objective or the purpose of certain threads or ideas. Whether it be just parroting something that someone else says, or not wanting to really participate but wanting to boost your post count, people lose sight.
Had a bull out of control without getting lost in the sauce. Oh my god, Phantom! Stop!
Phantom! I'm trying to beat. Ah, fuck. Ah. But yeah. Now I'm getting stuffed up. Shit. Thank you, Springtime Allergies. I'm trying to make a point about a dumbass furry game for children, and you're oppressing me. We love the game too, Phantom, which is why. I'm sorry, Wolffox. I'm so sorry.
You fucking laugh.
But onto an entirely different topic, as we kind of beat that dead horse. It's now Shadow Realm.
Here, wait.
Something that I'm glad Phantom brought up, because this is something I wanted to talk about as well, is that there's been a weird shift in the community. And I don't mean on the forums, or among staff members, or among like the old bloggers. Feral Heart YouTube videos have taken a very steep turn into something that I don't think should.
They're so fucking good. Like, they're just edited to perfection.
No, Alpha,
No. I don't mean... No. I don't mean they're good. I mean as in, like, they're edited to fucking shit. To the point where it's like, it looks like...
see what's going on.
Yes, I know.
It's so weird. Phantom, I'm actually getting to that.
Phantom!
I'm getting to that. Don't worry. Because...
Oh my god.
Feral Heart videos of old, even the music ones, tended to be parodies or like little jokey things or telling a story. I remember there was this really... I wouldn't say it's good because it didn't have much editing, but it had excellent lip sync for Feral Heart, which is kind of hard to do.
Was it? Is it like Tafashi? Is it?
It might have been Tafashi. It was either someone associated with Tafashi or it was Tafashi. But Tafashi was one of the queens of Feral Heart parody videos back in the day.
Yeah,
definitely. And looking back on them, they're not funny at all. But they still
I think it was because we were all like 12.
Yeah. The collective humor of a 12-year-old is the Feral Heart in a nutshell videos. What are they called that? I don't remember.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
This is why I keep them around.
Oh my god.
Giga Star for a member of the season.
Oh, that's so funny.
But
I hope I need to.
Whether it be something from the Howling Lass, Tafashi, or Wolverine Said, if anyone remembers him, we've all been aware or watched actively, religiously, in my case, the Feral Heart parody videos. They're hilarious if you play Feral Heart, and if you're like 5. However, in recent years, ever since most of those YouTubers went inactive and moved on to do other things, there was a gap that opened up for other people to step up and, make their own videos. Which is fine. Too bad all of them are porn! I'm just gonna be straight. Ever since a certain mod was created, actually, no, even before that, there have been a lot of videos circling around having ERP on Feral Heart, and it's really, really, really bad. It is awful. I am not appalled.
It's pretty bad.
Shocked. I might act like I'm easily shocked. It's mostly to be funny. This shit is appalling. Because these are
it's pretty odd.
These are either kids or really fucked up adults. Most of the time it's kids that don't know better.
Oh.
So I'm gonna be blunt. Mama Django. Don't fuck dogs. I can't believe I have to say that about Feral Heart. God. But if you look at the comment sections of these videos,
I'm thinking of one. We mentioned it last time. I can't say it though. I can't say it. I'm sorry.
I know what you're thinking of. It's the thing that Pocket said. I'm not saying it either because I'm gonna have a stroke and die on stream. But I remember there was this video back in the day that I thought was outlandish for the time, and it was just a music video and made in feral heart to Sexy Naughty Bitchy Me by Mama Tata or something. And Kiki was in it.
Yes! I know what you're talking
The
about.
one with Kiki in it. And Kiki had been a mod in training at the time, so I thought that was kind of weird, but you know what? Shit like that is fine, because it wasn't...
I never knew that.
Actually, wait. There might have been fucking in that. I don't remember.
I doubt it. I don't think so.
Someone else can look that up if they want. But ever since I was a feral heart blogger, I noticed that there was a rise in weird sexualized content for feral heart. Not the animation set hadn't been made yet. That came out in 2017, I want to say.
Oh no!
Oh no,
that's
that
not it. No, there's another one. There's another one. There's another one, literally.
There's probably like 5.
Several, yeah.
I just remember there being a brown wolf in the thumbnail. Or like the main character.
Wasn't it a lion? I don't remember. It was something. I knew it was brown.
But glad how we can remember this.
No, that's not it either.
Oh my fuck. Oh, and no, it's Flora, not Bonfire. Oh, that took me back for a second. But, and I know for a fact that, at least I'm pretty sure, shit like this is not allowed on Feral Heart. But there's either not much that can be done, or it's just never been brought to mod's attention, I guess.
I don't even think that. And actually, my opinion on that is it's their copy of the game, and if they want to do some weird shit with it, then that doesn't, like, break the rules. Like, I don't mean, like, the inappropriate rule. I mean the don't mess with the encrypted files rule.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just taking the content of the content. I think...
Let her in! I'm letting her in. Hi!
Why do you keep leaving?
I think it keeps kicking her. I don't know why.
It's weird. Let her in! Let her in!
Let her in! Let her in!
Guys, wolffox is equal rights. Don't worry.
See? It keeps... add her to, like, the feral cast thing. I think that might be it. Because I can't.
Maybe Discord's just bugging for her.
Okay, there. Try now. Also, by the way, anyone can join this. Just, like,
we're
talk.
We're gonna be taking callers real quick, because we went over quite a bit. And I really do want opinions on community behavior and the general chat.
Yes, that was it! No, that was another one.
That's a lion. No, that's not it. I remember.
That's another one. That's another bad one. I gotta delete that because it's kind of inappropriate. But
I mean,
that is one of the classics.
The worst one I ever saw wasn't even the music video. It was a showcase. I don't even know if it's the same, because there is a weird sex animation.
Cal's in the waiting room.
Cal. We'll let her in a second. Oh, she's in the watch party.
Okay.
Butt fucking. I'm terrible with words.
Oh no. That was it!
There it is! I told you it was a brown wolf, you fucking heathen.
Shut the fuck up!
Shut up.
I was thinking of the other one.
I'm thinking, this is the one with Kiki in it. And I thought this is the worst thing that Feral Heart could have ever done. I was so wrong. And the worst video has to be... It was one that Phantom and I saw, because I remember we watched a bunch of bad Feral Heart music videos because we were bored, and because I was like, hey, Phantom, you want to watch something horrible? And he stupidly said yes. I remember it was someone else. I just remember I watched it with somebody, and we saw... I remember telling you the story.
Mm-hmm.
In the recommended, it said Feral Heart, like, sex mod or something, and I was like, do we click on this? You know what? Yes, just to get the video taken down. And we did. Because it had inappropriate content. Hello, Calvary. Welcome to the Feral. But the comment section, I keep bringing up the comments. The comments are the worst part.
Oh yeah, it's not even the video, it's like I'm telling you, this one comment specifically.
We can put it.
It just sticks out in my mind.
We can put it in Discord.
Can we? Okay, I got it. Oh my god, do you have it on you, Django?
Yes!
Oh yeah, there it is.
I don't know how
was
that
I not
works.
supposed to curse?
Oh no, you can curse. Dude, we've been cursing this whole time.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Okay.
Oh my god, hi! Welcome.
Calvary. So,
Hello.
what's your opinion on bestiality and feral?
I don't even. I just.
Oh god.
I just joined the game to have a good time, and then
good time.
It just kind of blew up from there. Oh,
Yeah.
God. I feel like that was all of our like startups on this fucking game. Like we were like, oh, it's gonna be so fun, and then we just get dragged into all of this shit.
Yeah.
It's a shit pile.
But it's like, as the generations go on, you just see people like at 11 years old just trying to like smash.
I know. It's so bad.
It's not
Join the
okay.
fuck shit up. Well, Fox, you're a mod. You can't say
I'm trying
that.
to fuck
I
shit.
am.
How come when I say that I get reprimanded for murder of a child, but when you say it, it's fine? I want a
I'm
decent
not okay.
picture. Hey man,
I
look.
think I'm sick.
You
Oh
think?
no.
But you know what? We're here. We're living.
We up in this.
Uh-huh.
I was just playing with the fucking cat.
I was like, who is that?
Her cats like to disturb her, don't mind.
Oh, me too.
Aw. I never had a cat. I kind of want one, I kind of
had
don't.
parents either.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, that felt appropriate to say. But
Wow.
so
Wait, what did you? Oh my god! I just realized what you said.
Oh my god.
Where were we?
Calvary,
Uh,
how
See.
up are you for talking?
I'm pretty good to talk.
Alright, so
Hell yeah.
I'm just making the announcement right now. We are taking callers. I can't find my transparent phone PNG, so give me a minute. But I'm a fucking mess.
Oh my god.
Calvary, what is your opinion on? Because this is something we talked about, but I want you to expand for the stream.
Okay.
What your opinion on community behavior, especially on the forums, concerning that general chat thread and just in general? Because I remember you had very strong opinions about it.
Where do I begin? Well, back in Mod October, when everyone was flipping their shit.
Flipping shit.
Yeah.
I'm so mad I missed that.
I was one of those, and I still feel bad about it. But like when it comes to the community, whenever there's an obstacle in our way, we seem to get, I don't want to say defensive, but we seem to get very wired up about like even the minor things. And it's like not really necessary, but we still do it anyways. And I feel like some people get a kick out of it just
Definitely.
for fun.
I sometimes do.
Yes, you.
Yeah.
Thinking of you. Help me.
No, but it's like when I addressed it after like kind of everything settled down, everyone was like, yeah, we made this mistake. But it's like I don't think they really acknowledged that it was actually a problem. Because people don't really notice it. They just kind of like go with whoever's kind of like, I don't know, like the dominant one in the conversation. They're like, oh yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, they don't actually speak their mind.
Yeah.
I mean, considering
In
that
an
thread that we're not allowed to
appropriate
talk
way.
about, that is definitely something that happens, and that actually kind of creates the people that kind of get off to causing disarrays, because you're kind of trying to force the person into thinking for themselves and then watching as they fail. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like a sadistic thing, I guess.
Yeah.
It's always oh my god. It's always good to voice your opinion in these situations, but if it gets to the point where you're being overtly negative and telling other people that their opinion is essentially bad or wrong,
Yeah.
that's where there has to be a line drawn as regarding how long can this keep going and when are they going to stop, basically. And sometimes it goes over and sometimes it kind of dwindles out and people just let it go. And other times it can get really fiery. And I've seen that on the forum, not recently by any means, but probably during No Mod October.
Seem kind of fiery.
It's not as bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Like, it almost got so much
if
worse.
it blew up. I didn't think there were going to be that many posts, but I thought it was going to be like there was going to be someone that was going to be antsy about something.
Me,
but
I'm just kidding.
I feel so bad. Loader said, remember when I said you guys type so much and I can't think of something to write in 8 words? Which, like, again, I felt so bad because I think it was Ellen who said that too.
Yeah.
And, like, I was gonna reply, like, don't even worry about that. Like, some people just write paragraphs unnecessarily. And I often feel like that. No, not you guys.
Again?
No. No, I mean, like, for something so simple, they write, like, a whole fucking book.
Welcome to the call-out post for Calvary and Jingle Fett.
I know, right? I didn't join to be called out. Thanks. I'm leaving now.
Thanks, I'm leaving.
I wanted to call in and I don't want to get called out.
Let me in. Let me out. Let me in.
But,
Oh, man.
Yeah. Shit's fucked, dude.
Oh, wow. What a fun time.
I know.
But I mean, there's like, I guess when it comes to certain situations, I guess it's also a good thing because the community is obviously very adamant about speaking out. Because when No Mod October existed and when like the general chat keeps popping up, everyone's like, this has to happen, this doesn't have to happen, blah, 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 blah. And I think that's a good thing because everyone obviously has their opinions, even if we don't agree with it or if we do agree with it. And
definitely,
it's just people get wired up about it. But I mean, like, sometimes it is good to speak your opinion, I guess.
I totally agree. Like, and I'm not just saying that. Like, I'm not just saying, like, I totally...
No, I know.
I totally
like, I mean,
agree
like,
because you
I totally agree, man.
What the fuck is that, Lotor? What the fuck did you just post in my agenda?
Oh my god, that's... Oh my god.
That fucking thing. No. I think I forget where I messaged, but I said, that looks like something that would be on, like, LSD tablets.
But, oh my god.
Oh god.
Hold on a
The
second.
feeling when no good meme templates for let me out, let me out. If only he knew. Where's Pocket? Where's Pocket?
Pocket's
Pocket
probably asleep.
Probably. Pocket! Wake up!
I mean, Pocket did say she wouldn't make it for this one, so...
Yeah, that's okay.
Hold on a second.
We're just gonna harass her.
We're just gonna bully her until she commit no longer alive.
Oh my god. Oh wait, never mind. I had a meme for that, but I don't have it on my phone.
Oh no. That's the worst. Like when you have several like memes on different fucking like your computer and your phone. You have to go onto each of them to get it. Oh, that's horrible.
Oh man.
No, I fucked up.
What did you do?
Bro,
So
what?
I wanted to put the gay thing in the background, but I'm just gonna transition it here. I can't because the background is a flat image. I can't layer it because I was stupid. So it's just gonna look like this for the rest of the stream. Alright.
Oh no, wait, can you link it? I don't have it up. I want to see.
I mean, we'll just put this in general. I'm just gonna...
I'm scared.
Oh, you should be scared because it's gonna pop up on stream.
God knows, it could be anything.
Oh, it is so great. It is so
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm in fear.
The last stream, when she made like the image like to go up, she didn't really ask me what I wanted to be next to my like icon. So she just put a box of Ritz crackers, and I never said anything to her about Ritz crackers. Like it was just placed there.
That was just the assumption that you...
I like them, but it was so random. Like that was the only thing next to me.
Oh my god.
Hey, look, man, I don't even have an excuse for that, man. I don't even know what I was doing.
Me, duh. Just kidding. No, it wasn't.
But now Ratu is going away, and he is going to be replaced. And this is a very special image. A very, very special image that is very relevant to our conversation. Hold on. Can you rotate? No, you can't, because why would you be able to? Why would I? Fucking stupid OBS.
We don't have that technology yet.
Technology. Anyway,
NASA scientists are still making it.
Oh, Kobo LKD. Oh. Actually, that's a good question, Phantom. Who made Feral Hearts? Because we are taking questions now. If you don't want to call in, just leave them in the podcast section. Or
Oh, that is fucking horrifying.
Oh, we know, it's beautiful. But, Kobo Kitty is the guy that developed Impressive Title, the game that came before Feral Heart. Shut it down, made Feral Heart, and then left sometime, and after Christmas in 2012? He just fucking yeet on out. Shut up, big guy. No one knows where he went. Some people found his Facebook. I don't condone that personally, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. He still gave no real answer. He's never coming back. He took the source code with him, so we can't actually fix the game, which is now being held together with I don't know. Something.
Glue, duct
really
tape.
Strong tape.
Dead
Flex
dogs. I don't know.
Flex tape.
Sponsored by Flex Tape. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. Wait, haven't you guys seen his
If you use
fucking...
our code YIFANDHELLFURFAG,
Oh my god.
No,
yeah,
stop.
Yeah, he has a DA. I can say furfag because I was one.
I
Wow.
can say that because I am.
I am.
I'm not. There was no am. I was. No is, was.
What?
You sound like you're on crack right now.
I don't even know
Oh my
what I'm
God.
doing, man.
I don't even know.
Where are you finding all of this?
What do you mean it goes even further? What have you found?
I've seen that.
What is
I've seen that.
I don't want to.
What is
I'm
it?
not clicking that. I'm scared of that image.
I'm clicking it.
It's like what's it called? It's basically for Affinity, but just Lion King.
Oh,
I'm
it's
pretty
just
sure.
screenshots of and art.
Lion cock.
But no.
And we're leaving it at that. But
Don't you dare.
From time to time. Oh.
I'm not. I'm a good boy.
I just poked myself in the eye when you said that, and now it really hurts.
I'm sorry.
We all suffer
Oh no.
for lion cock.
Oh my god. Stop.
But oh my fuck, don't post that cursed shit here. But yeah. That's for the most. I feel like I'm missing something off of our agenda. Alright, community behavior. Oh! No, we still have another thing to talk about, which is a lot more lighthearted. Maps and redundancy. Now, I am not going to diss that these were created. These were made lovingly by Jace, aka Laughing Wolf, Lady Alizarin,
And various staff members, I believe, at the time.
Redline Lies made some, and he's always been a good map maker. I've always liked his. His map pack can suck my dick. Entirely because there's just one map that's just a straight hallway. I never understood why it had to exist. Why would you do that? It still looks pretty, but why? All of the other ones are really good though. But shut up, Gigastar! Stop!
Me.
I need to stop
Okay, but
talking.
why do like 7 beach map exist? Like
That's
why
exactly
why are
where we were
there
going.
That's the weird thing. I remember old Feral Heart. Most of them were
Mhm.
big, barren, and empty. I mean, except for Sky's Rim and Ascension Island and
Lonely
Definitely.
Cave?
and Bonfire.
Lonely Cave, yeah.
Oh yeah, Lonely Cave.
Lonely Cave, the most fucking decorated map on the game.
The one you're in the least.
Oh my god.
It's sad.
I
But for the
know.
most part, they were just really wide open spaces, except for that one like jungle-ish part of Fluorite, which I fucking adored. I love the area around the Temple of
I
Dreams.
think, yes, that area. I used to hang out there all the time.
I forgot that existed. That was such a pretty map too. What the fuck? I had a wedding there.
I used to go there all the time. You had a wedding there?
Yeah.
A fucking wedding.
Back in the Farheart blogger days, Juju, aka my... Oh no.
What?
I keep remembering. Anyway, my blog mascot was named Juju because she's inspired by Ju-on the Grudge. Because I went through a phase of just the Grudge. I don't know why.
I remember that vividly. I remember that, and I didn't even know you.
You watched me from afar. I can't. That's just weird. I
No,
didn't even know
dude.
you were watching me.
I should
Dude, I remember like everything.
Okay, I don't judge. I'm just, you have your furry weddings, and I'll just stay back.
Look, man, Asian ghost weddings are nothing to bully. Anyway, I remember getting married to another blogger who was
my god.
TJW, also known as He Has DA, or Eats the Zombie Dog. Actually, wait, did I get married on I don't remember. It was either my brown hyena or my mascot.
You don't remember your wedding? How? What kind of
holy
furry
shit.
are you?
I remember because I think it was
Stop!
Shikuri.
Okay, never mind.
Shikuri? No, we can't hear you at all. It was either Shikuri. No, I think it was Shikuri, who was one of the big hyena bloggers at the time. Very nice lady, one of the few genuinely nice feral heart bloggers. And by few, I mean one of two. T was the other one. Well, Red was a nice girl too, but she was a little... Anyway. The fucking wedding at Temple of Dreams, and then after the patch, we went to Bonfire Islands and had another wedding to renew the vows, because, oh my fuck, Bonfire Islands is so pretty. Why don't people go there? Oh yeah,
God,
because it's so hard to
I miss
get
Bonfire.
That's another thing about these maps, is that, like, I don't even know where, what's it fucking called?
Zamata Grotto. Zama Grotto? Yes. That one is like...
where is it? Like, I don't know where it is.
The only way to get to Zama Grotto is by
out of
finding
the
it
way.
on accident. You find it on accident.
I don't even know where it... No one ever goes there. That's such a useless map. I don't know why it exists.
I literally want to like
Zama
run there and
Grotto,
see if it's there right now.
for what
Let me
it
go.
is-
Let me go look.
Zama Grotto, for what it is really pretty, and I can admire what the person did when they made that map, because making an underwater map is kind of unheard of and has never really been done before, apart from Atlantis, which fucking sucked.
True.
It had a trash.
Atlantis was just nothing.
Atlantis had a
Atlantis
trash
is-
can. And all the people that roleplayed there stayed around that dinky little island in the middle because they knew there was nothing else around.
Not me.
But shit like Zama Grotto is really the weakest link in all the Furheart maps. Someone can just get tossed and replaced by something else. Have a poll.
Okay.
At
Okay, hear me
Furheart
out.
staff,
Hear me
have
out.
a map poll.
Hear me out. Fitcho Tunnels is probably one of the most underrated, but I love that map. Like,
It's a
such
cool
a
map.
great map.
I feel like it's too big for what it is, though.
I feel
Like
it's
I
too
love the
underrated.
height map. I think it's really cool. But it's oh my god. There's actually someone in Coimbra right now. One person.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh, speaking of Coimbi,
Why?
So-
Why? Just why?
alright, so
Why does it
Cal-
exist?
Cal mentioned earlier there was a lot of beach maps. Now, here's something. She's not wrong.
No one in Zama.
She's not wrong. There are too many. But there's two specifically that are so similar. I forgot that they... Okay, they're not even really... Okay, they don't look similar on the outset. But if you think about it, they're basically the same map, except one of them has a weird-ass mountain in the middle and the other doesn't. That would be
Are you
Seaside Grove and Coimbi Beach.
Yeah.
They're so similar.
definitely.
I forgot that Seaside Grove existed, and I thought that it was only Coimbi.
I forgot Seaside Grove was even there, and then I realized that like it's an actual portal in the grounds.
And no one goes there. I understand it's probably supposed to be like that weird fucking awful scene from
What?
the Lion King 2 with the jungle love thing,
Oh yeah.
which was bad, and you all should feel bad if you like it, because I don't. But
I've never been in that map, so like I wouldn't know.
I only went there. I remember going there back in like 2017 because I roleplayed with red versus blue people. Oh yeah, those were the days.
I forgot about that.
We're not going into that. Otherwise, I'm gonna start crying. And it won't be happy tears. But there's a lot of fat that can be trimmed off of the Feral Heart maps, and again, I understand that these were made with love and care. But okay, Coimbi Beach is there's just nothing there. There is actively nothing there. It is a nice map and it looks pretty, but that's all it has. And Seaside is even worse because Seaside Grove is congested as fuck. The height map, although it is very nice, does not at all fit the tone of that map. And considering you can not only get it to it from the ground, but also Cape of Distant Worlds, why is it still so underpopulated? Well, because it's just not nice to be in.
I don't know.
It's not nice to be in, and there's also nothing to do there, apart from maybe roleplay as a lion, but lions aren't in the jungle!
Another thing that's very odd is that if you look at old videos from when the patch originally came out, like back in, I think it was 2016, like even a month afterwards, there were people that would roleplay in Fitcho, like all the time. Like there were people in every single map. But now it's just so barren to the point where it almost like hurts the map itself. Like it's weird, and I feel bad.
You know, like, if you think, not thinking about it, it doesn't make sense as to why there's so many underpopulated maps until you look at, the player base has shrunk considerably. But it's also, I don't want to say that one of the problems is map too big, but a lot of them are really confusing to navigate. Eastern Pass is the one I think of when someone says hard to navigate map in Feral Heart, I think of Eastern Pass. Because
I can't.
All of the portals look almost exactly the fucking same, in the exact same spots, in the different corners of the map. And unless you hold still and orient your mind where north is, you have no idea where the fuck you're going. I have gone in circles trying to find the Bonfire Islands portal in Eastern Pass. I don't even remember if that's there. Apparently it is. I don't believe people when they say that it's there, because I've never seen it. I've never fucking seen it.
There should be a map that just has all the map portals just like in it. Like that's
what Lonely Cave should be.
Yeah. It should have all of the portals to the maps.
Or at the very least, at least the ones that are harder to get to, or the ones that you shouldn't have to explore to get.
I just think we should have.
Is fine where it is. Cape is fine where it is. Get rid of Suicide Grove. Maybe get rid of Coimbi. I don't know. Or just move it somewhere. Move it somewhere else.
No, but there should. Yeah.
It's just hard to.
It's hard to navigate.
That, like Buffy or Val, Buffy and Val might have made maps of the Feral Heart maps. They're hard. They're hard to follow, even though it's seemingly straightforward. Memorizing it is not as easy as it used to be back in OG Feral Heart, and I don't want to say that the old days were better. It was just simpler. Because you knew where all the portals were after a while. The Cape of Distant Worlds was on its own little island.
Yes, and it's not like you needed the mini-map on the corner of your screen to navigate certain, like Fitcho. Like, if I was just standing in the new Fitcho tunnels, I would have no idea where the hell I was. But in the old Fitcho, probably, of course, because I was in it more in general, I would know where I was going. Like, I could navigate it fine. Because it was very simple. And it was not hard at all. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Giga, don't just post that!
It needed your attention. Wow.
Definitely.
But
go in the waiting room.
That's what it's there for. It's really fucking obvious.
Good point.
Sillies. But
That's a different channel.
His fucking icon just makes it better too. Like the gorillas icon.
Oh yeah, I don't know. That fucking scares me. Gorillas
Really?
scares me. I don't know.
Really?
I don't like it. I don't get it. But yeah. Also, the grounds. I mean,
Pocket knows how I feel about the grounds.
Oh,
I cannot
grounds?
stand
I do
them.
not know how you feel about the grounds. How do you feel about the grounds?
I fucking hate the grounds.
Why do you hate the grounds?
Same.
I can't. I don't like it at all. I think
It's not
the
that
layout. It's boxed in.
Yeah.
It's a literal square.
It's a literal box. You're in your little timeout box.
It's not that it's ugly. It's just like it's so cramped, and it's like it's the most populated map, and it's so small.
It's the most populated map for no reason.
And it's not even. It's cramped, not just because of how small the map is, but because of where people go. It's just that one front path, and then everyone parks it.
It doesn't help me because when I go into the grounds, like if I make a new character, I will go to the grounds and then I'll just like crash because there's so many people by the portal when I'm trying to enter the map. And it's like, why are you there? I'm trying to get in.
True. It's not even like Bonfire. Like Bonfire had a shit ton of people, so it was hard to get into to begin with.
Hey, you know?
But people were navigated towards the middle.
Mhm.
And like you wouldn't always see them like as soon as you walked in. Like you would see them, but their name tags weren't there, so you wouldn't frickin' crash and burn.
Father, that brings to mind an idea. And I'm gonna get to you two callers in a minute here. I'm just gonna say this real quick. So I know this would absolutely kill the grounds if it was implemented, but either move the grounds elsewhere or remove it, because I understand why it's there is to act as a lonely cave for the lonely cave, but it's aesthetically not nice depending on which corner you go to. The lake looks fucking weird as shit, dog. I don't know how to feel about it. That's like my least favorite part of it is that weird wetlands. Everywhere else is kind of fine, but it's so... Actually, wait, no. Never mind. The opposite at both sides of the fucking main path, there's either a dead forest that's not really even a forest, it's just a bunch of tree trunks, and then
That confuses me.
it's a barren lake. I don't understand. Is this supposed to be like the Outlands or something? Because I don't get it.
I agree. I don't understand the section with the dead trees at all.
But I understand the purpose of the grounds, but just in terms of Feral Heart, it's not that great. Honestly, I'd say have Bonfire be the first map you go to instead. Because Bonfire not only has more obvious hangout spots, I'd also say maybe shrink it down a little bit. Because the ocean divide between that mainland part and the actual islands themselves is fucking massive.
Massive, yes.
For no reason. I understand why you put it there. I'm just saying, in terms of how the game works...
It's just very confusing.
People,
oh god, my internet's cutting out. Oh!
You're fine. You're not cutting out at all, actually.
Oh, I'm not?
Yeah.
No.
But in terms of the game...
Oh, weird.
Gay boy. In terms of the game, it needs... make it smaller!
I just want Stone Bridge back. That's all I want.
Yeah, I know.
Monument to Stone Bridge and Bonfire Islands in the next patch.
I live for that.
Just fucking...
Oh my god, me too.
Alright. So now we're gonna take in some callers. Hello, Harold.
Hola.
Welcome to the Feralcast.
Moirael, stop ignoring me!
I love you. What's your question, dog?
He just
You kind!
He just dipped.
You know what? You're not coming back in. Hello, Phantom. Welcome to the Feralcast.
Alright, one moment. Is it okay if I, call you by, the reason that, the name that I choose to call you by, because I'm not gonna call you fucking Django Fett, that's stupid.
Alright.
So Jazz,
Uh-huh.
You defiled the name of gorillas in front of me. Not even that. Behind my fucking back. Okay?
Right in front of you!
Okay. No. You were in a stream, hidden in a fucking locked room, hiding away. So I can't come over here and tell you that you're wrong. Okay? Okay?
How am I wrong about being afraid of gorillas?
You don't know their artistic talent. Okay? Maybe you're just
Every Gorilla's fan ever.
okay? You don't
Every girl is
understand
ever.
the
I'm sorry,
complexities.
are we talking about
the
gorillas or Vocaloid? I can't hear you over the auto-tuning.
You bitch.
Oh, that's
You dare.
cruel.
You dare
I dare.
compare gorillas with that fucking Nico knee bullshit out of that fucking
Oh
irradiated
my
I'm
god.
gonna kick you in the Nico knees. Genga, don't
That was
post that!
classic.
What the hell?
That was something.
That's Phantom. Phantom's a good boy. What's the chat like? You haven't said anything about the chat. You said you would. You promised and you lied.
Me?
Yeah, you!
I have been. I've been staring at it. What was bad about it?
I don't know. Tell me what's going on. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Oh, look, there's Ori. Hi, Ori. Man, I was hoping for more questions because we got a lot of colors towards the end last time.
Yeah, I know.
Feral Car FHM has stopped responding.
Oh, that's beautiful.
What the fuck are you doing?
I regret ever being a part of this. I don't know why I did this.
You know what, Cal? I thought we were homies.
I'm kidding. Please don't hurt me.
I'll fucking obliterate you.
Okay.
I'm gonna destroy you at the molecular level. I'm going to send you to the Shadow Realm so you can find Kovu and bring him back.
Okay, that
Aww.
sounds fine to me. Time to find his Facebook. I'm just kidding.
Don't stalk
No,
people.
thank you.
Pearl Heart, don't stalk people. Just be normal. Don't be weird.
Oh my god. Who was the guy the other day who was just like preaching? Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Okay, can I say his name? I know
Yeah,
who it
I
is.
guess-
I
I guess
always
so.
know him.
Sure.
But are we allowed to like call him out?
I guess. I mean, I don't know who you're talking about. Say it. Just say it. Say it out loud.
Kalos. My boy Kalos.
Wait a
Oh
minute.
my god.
Wait a minute. Kalos.
Kalos. We love you, Kalos.
Is it Master Kalos?
No, it's Kalos.
No, it's
You
just
just got
Kalos.
my
Like this
hopes
guy's
up.
name was just Kalos.
It's not capitalized either. Just Kalos.
He spoke about himself in the third person. He was just preaching about religion, and I was like, I don't know what to do anymore.
Let a man love Jesus.
Let him
Yeah.
love Jesus.
Why?
Jesus died for your sins. But not so you could be a furry.
That man was just like going off just about God alone, and I was like,
That's been happening a lot recently, just like a bunch of God talk. And I'm not saying it's bad or good.
It's only him. It's
you
only
serious?
him.
it's only him. Yeah,
It's only him.
Was this the person that said they believed in demons?
I don't
Probably.
know. Probably.
Oh my fuck.
And then he was like, "You all need to repent," and I was like, yeah.
Stop the
Okay.
cat, asshole.
I'm gonna take away your fucking permission to live.
I kicked him.
Ban the shit.
Oh no.
Let the kids say fuck. Let the kids say fuck. Oh yeah,
We
also,
like you,
I
but
should-
stop.
I meant to say this at the beginning. Congratulations, alphaeclipse, on becoming a member of the season.
Aw, thank you.
What's it like being a part of the upper class?
Oh my god.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
No, but that's actually really fucking funny.
What is it like?
What's it like being a part of the feral heart bourgeoisie?
What's it like being an elite?
What's it like being
elite?
a filthy fucking capitalist?
Oh
It's nice. It's okay.
I'm looking in the chat now. Hello, Lighthaven. Hello, Super. Yes, I love chicken nuggets as well. TT loves chicken nuggets. I didn't know you could get chicken nuggets out there.
Hashtag furry squad.
Hashtag
Wolf, what do you mean speak for yourself, Alf? I'm gonna gonna beat you.
Wait, are we? Wait. Okay.
Oh my god.
Make me remember to sit. You know what? I
Let's
hereby
do it.
campaign that Gigastar gets member of the season for the season of summer.
Without
Make it
having
happen,
an actual
or
count.
I'll cry.
Okay.
I will cry 1,000 tears. Why do people keep clipping things? I don't like it when you clip things. The clipping makes me sad.
I didn't even know you could.
Well, that's because you're
Can we?
a fucking baby boomer. Of course you wouldn't know.
Let me see.
Now hold on. Someone just made my job a lot easier.
Oh man.
Alright. There
Oh.
we go.
I've just been like chilling in game. Props to fucking Loader and wolfqueen for sitting on me this entire time. You guys are G's.
Shout out to my homegirl wolfqueen, who's been a role model to me. Probably shouldn't have been, but I've respected her throughout the years because she's cool.
I think I said she was one of the people I looked up to, like on that one thread, because like
Someone looked up
I
to
think
me.
I put her.
Wolfqueen gets mots.
A concept.
Yes.
A concept, honestly.
Oh my fuck, is that Scally? Oh my fuck, that's Scallywag.
Wait, who?
Look at what fucking low
Oh yeah, that's Scally.
Oh my god.
I am beyond happy with this community. I am so proud to be a part of this community. There are
I'm so proud to be a furry.
I'm so
Is what you're sounding like to me.
I am so Okay, hold on 1 second.
Please pin that. Can that be the next Can that be the next fucking thing on the stream?
Hold on, I'm transitioning it to this so everyone sees. Oh my lordy Lou, I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Alright, gotta hide the porn now. I'll use that Bugs Bunny on the toilet. Aw, thank you, Booty! I am not a fucking furry. I can't believe you fucking accused me. Oh shit, that's oh no.
Oh my god.
The chat has devolved. I'm not even shocked.
Look at that. Look at that.
Why does it look
We have to send that.
Why does it look
Okay.
like wolffox is getting fucked in the ass?
Me. Okay, I gotta depart because I gotta
that's
attend to some things.
Yeah, you'll be
Booty eating.
Huh?
Booty eating.
That's not at all what
Booty bitches.
Okay.
That bitch is in here tonight.
Thank you for having me on. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Shut up, Lighthaven. Alright, let's see. Hi, Delta. Hi, Blue. Yes, I am reading chat. I'm sorry, I was having a fucking seizure in the general chat. I hope you understand. Well, let's see. We're gonna probably wrap it up soon, depending.
Yeah.
Let's see. We went over the general chat thread. Well, here's something really small we could probably talk about that some people don't know about. The Feral Heart official roleplay festival still hasn't been announced, but I'm waiting. I'm praying. I'm hoping. Look, man, I really, back in the day, when it was just Feral Heart official roleplay day, I loved that shit because I could roleplay as Master Chief without being bullied. And I remember, because of that, I made 2 good friends. One of which was dropped off on the face of the earth, and I miss her. Skay, who roleplayed as a Sangheili, if you're watching this, I don't know when or how, I hope you understand that I miss you. You made my vacation days so much less boring by roleplaying with me over email. Yes, that is ancient. I miss you. And
That's so wholesome.
And then fucking Sasha. The
I heard of them. I remember that.
She
Oh.
is a darling and one of the most wholesome people I have ever met in my life. I miss her. We still talk on Tumblr. Please come back. She got me into Borderlands. She was my handsome dad, and I'm never gonna forget her. Like, out of all of like the negative experiences I've had with Furryheart over the years and how much I've grown to hate it, Sasha and Skay and fucking Fenrodama have some of the few positive experiences I've had, except in recent times, because well, I mean, shit, we're here now, aren't we?
Yeah. That was so nice. That was so sweet.
That is the last nice thing I'm ever gonna say about this stupid fucking game. Now let's talk about why I fucking hate lions.
Oh no! Wait. Are we still having the wolffox Q&A thing?
I mean, yeah. Oh,
if
yeah.
she's up for it.
Wolf, if you're still up for it, come and interview. Well, kind of ask questions of one of Furryheart's technically oldest staff members. Not active, but she's been around for a long ass fucking time.
Pretty much.
Suppose.
Yeah.
No, I got a question for you to start it off. And remember, you can go ask questions in the podcast tab, or in general chat if you're fucking lazy. But wolffox, I have a question for you. One that I think all of us have gotten one time or another. Why did you come back? And why did you become staff again?
Wow. Okay, you're throwing me right in.
Hell yeah.
Hello?
Hang on a minute.
Alright,
Hey, she's good.
take your time. How does it like being a staff member in a furry game? Oh shit, that's a good one.
That's bad.
Lighthaven, it's not a furry roleplay. You just run around as an animal. I personally don't roleplay as an animal anymore. I did though.
Okay,
Once upon a
sorry.
time.
Honestly, I don't really have an answer for that. I kind of just did.
Well, shit, that's all you had to say. Phantom asks, what is it like being a staff member on a furry game?
Similarly, Ori asks, what's it like being a staff?
What's it like?
Yeah.
It's a glorious world of shit.
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Poor wolf.
Well,
Here's a time.
we're sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking dumb.
We're sorry.
Wolffox,
Man.
I have another question that kind of ties into that. Would you say that Furryheart is better back when you were originally a staff member back in like 2013, 2014? Or would you say it's better now?
Definitely. Back in the day.
You think so?
Oh shit.
Damn. Maybe because we just don't know as much and everything.
I mean, I was 12 back then, so I really wouldn't know.
Just personally, from my experiences coming back, everything is different. I'm not going to say it's bad, but it's not the same. And I really would rather have come back to something similar from, back in the day when I first joined.
Phantom asks, how much ERP have you had to deal with, and how has it affected your experience on the game? That doesn't...
We're going to hard pass on that question.
Yeah.
The fact that it's a question that could be valid for Furryheart scares me. Just a little.
It is valid. I mean, I deal with it every day, but...
Oh, no!
Oh,
Are you
no!
kidding me?
Wolfie, Loader says you have a nice voice.
Aww.
Aww.
Loader, get the frick in here! I'm yelling at her.
No.
Yes.
What would you say is not necessarily the best or the worst, but what is the strongest memory you have of Feral Heart?
Oh no. The laugh.
Hmm. Okay, so there's one that sticks out. I don't know if I'm generally allowed to talk about it, but I'm going to.
Oh boy.
When I first joined, I was what would be considered a troll.
Oh, I think we all were.
I found red in fluorite plains, and
I remember this.
I bothered him a lot. I won't say how. I just did, and I got banned for
Won't
3
say
days.
how. Coward.
Yeah, no, I won't say how. But I got banned for 3 days. That's probably my strongest memory of this furry game that we are all, for some reason, obsessed with.
Yeah.
Jengatower asks, what is your most weirdest experience you had to deal with back in the day as a staff member?
Back in the day? I don't remember. That was like 6 years ago. Hold on. I'm thinking. Yeah, no, I got nothing.
Phantom Wolf 69 asks, how has the mystical being known as Koval LKD affected the game overall? And have you or anyone you know actually spoken to him?
He hasn't affected the game. The dude disappeared. He's gone.
Yeah.
He created this hell and then he left. And now
He left a bunch of volunteers to take care of the game. Basically.
basically, I gotta give a shout out to Raz. As much as people may dislike him, he's a great guy. And Feral Heart would literally not exist if it wasn't for him taking on the role of server master and paying his own money to run this furry hell.
Yeah.
He's never asked for donations either, which I am going to give him props for. Because even fucking impressive title servers are doing that now.
Yeah, why doesn't he? Like people would pay.
Minecraft
I
or
would.
Minecraft.
Or, Switch is better. Minecraft or Roblox. Minecraft is better. Now, okay, this is back to the questions now.
Back to Wolfqueen, I didn't leave. I simply disappeared off of the game, became inactive for reasons, personal reasons in my own life.
That happens. Phantom, the Gorillas man asks, as seen by the members, what keeps people coming back to the game? Is it like an abusive relationship where you know the flaws but keep coming back? Or is it something like The Room, where it's so bad it's good?
I think it's neither. I think that there are people who really, obviously there are people who come in to, get their kicks out of bashing others or bashing the game or, trolling people or whatever. But I think that for the majority of players that stay in the game, they actually enjoy it.
Yeah, that's fair. Why can you hear Ring of Fat? Well, it's because wolffox is echoing a little bit, but
I'm echoing?
a little.
Hold up, let's see. Why don't you people tell me these things?
As I'm too... I don't know. Now, Not a Heretic asks, did you ever have to deal with that guy who thought he could get away with anything because he knew some high member of staff?
Yes.
Ooh, woo.
That guy ends up being banned, just so you know.
And that's what I like to hear. Shut up,
Fucking wrecked him.
Get banned, loser! Wolffox just skateboards across a child.
I need some art of that. Can someone draw some art?
Wolffox is our Ben Shapiro.
Draw me skateboarding over a child.
Yes.
Someone please get on that. Also, by the way, if someone wants to make a background, I will
Hold on, I'll be right
implement
back.
it.
Okay.
If you see this art, like that logo in the background, that was done by our lovely Ellen, who made that for me, and the brown hyena on the left is something that Jengatower made. Please go support them any way you can. Their art and edits are amazing. I love them. Alpha is gay because she sent me a fucking screenshot of her character.
I know you wanted it. It was like 3 minutes.
I wanted art! I wanted a PNG!
Well, I'm sorry.
No, you're not sorry.
I didn't know you meant it like that.
You know what? This is why Sharon doesn't love you. Get dabbed on, kid. Now, for furry crimes, well, you know, just a little bit. Let's look at the
Furry
chat.
crimes.
Ranty Science Theater. Hey, Ranty! Long time no see. No. Wolffox, are you there?
I think she'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be back. Ow. You know, I'm actually kind of wondering, was the staff team bigger back then, or is it bigger now? Because this is
Bigger now, I think. I think so.
Is it? As I remember, there were a lot of people back then, but I can't remember which had the bigger amount. I want to say how many? None of us were around for 2011. I don't think was Wolffox
No.
around?
I don't know.
What was it like at launch?
I wondered that. You have to remember, Bonfire was the spawn at one point.
Oh fuck, I missed.
Imagine that.
Stat on that. I can't imagine.
I know, yeah. That'd be fucking
Red is right
hilarious.
in front of you guys. Well,
Wait, what?
Well, be sure to be nice to Red, alright?
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't even realize.
You dumbass.
I'm retarded. Okay, I'm slow.
Red, if you're watching,
Hi, Red. If he's watching, I don't know.
Hi.
Hi.
I remember playing on your Minecraft server when I was like 13, and that was cool.
Oh, that fucking Minecraft server was the best.
Yeah, that Minecraft server was pretty fucking hot, not gonna lie. I had a recent, I don't know, I was thinking about it the other day because you keep mentioning that fucking Minecraft server, and I remembered
Oh, I know.
I made these rock pillars for no reason other than I could, and someone had made a treehouse, and it was blocking their view, and they got really mad at me and threatened to like tattle on me to Red, and I was super scared, so I just removed them and cried.
That's actually really fucking sad.
I was an easily intimidated child, and now I'm an easily aggravated adult.
You're like the intimidator.
I reset my perk points, so now I'm just 100% intimidation, 0 charisma. I don't know. How does D&D work?
I have no fucking idea.
Jengatower asks, what do you think about pineapple pizza? I fucking eat it. I like it. I eat it. What was it for, huh? Have you never tried the delectability of what the fuck did you just post, Ori?
I think that would be nasty as hell.
You're nasty as hell. Try it.
Thanks, Mom. What is the weirdest thing you guys have eaten? Like, don't appropriate.
Squid.
I had octopus. I didn't have squid. I had squid ink soup or pasta.
What?
Yes, it's delicious, and I highly recommend it.
Eat that?
Here, I'll send a.
Send beast. Don't send bees to Red. Damn it. Actually, Red, if you didn't want to come on one of these times and explain the bee band story from your perspective, I would willingly let you on just to talk about that next month, though. Not this one, because we're going to try and wrap it up in a few minutes here. Because I am fucking allergy hell right now. I have fucking muted myself. I have muted myself a couple times to try and prevent a sneeze. Oh, fuck, it's coming out again. Fuck. Never mind, I couldn't.
Don't sneeze.
I'm gonna get everyone sick. Oh, that looks really nice. Squid ink soup.
It's interesting. It's not bad. The
Cat is-
pasta I like too.
Shut up, Whitehaven. I want to hear about you eating cat.
Okay, I'm back.
All right,
Hi.
Wolffox. There was
I
one
was-
question for you.
Okay.
Shit.
I was trying to find my headphones to get rid of the hearing Django Fett twice,
Oh, thank you.
but I seem to have permanently misplaced them. So, anyways,
You're not echoing now.
Is your wild? Anyway,
Oh my God.
Jenga asked, "What's your opinion on pineapple pizza?"
It's delicious. Fuck the people who don't agree with that.
And this is why
Wow.
Wolffox needs to be queen of the world.
I am queen of the world.
Ori, that sounds like something Pocket would say.
Is
I
my
didn't-
wildest sex fantasy doing it with the lights off? Oh, honey, no.
Oh, honey, we're not getting into No, we're not getting into this. Not getting into that again.
No.
No. Bad. PG-13. 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 Good Christian boys. Free your chastity. Wait a minute.
That's all I'm gonna say is, oh, honey, no.
Alright.
Oh, honey, no.
Now I have a question, because none of us, because we're babies, have no answer. Were you around for 2011?
Yeah, I joined that's when I joined.
How big was the staff
Oh, damn.
then? How big
It was
the
very
staff?
small,
Oh.
actually. It was myself, Red, Delay, Ringo,
Oh.
geez,
Ringo
Who
was
else?
looking back recently. I'm glad they're doing okay.
Jazz for Life,
Wasn't
who I
there
missed.
someone,
Shout out to Jazz.
Slycan?
Sly was not staff when I joined.
Oh. Don't tell Red I said Jenga. It's too fucking late. It's too late. They're already on their way. The hit squad has been hired.
Oh.
Now, Wolffox, I have a very important ride or die question.
Okay.
Will you let the kids say fuck?
Let the kids say fuck.
Woo!
You heard it here first, folks! Wolffox said, don't say fucking game. Please don't.
Don't say
No.
fucking game, I'll
Don't.
ban you. But let them say fuck.
Let the kids say fuck. Let the
We want
kids
them to say fuck.
We want them to say fuck, but they're not allowed.
They want
I
the
know.
kids to say fuck. One of these days, us kids will have equal rights to the staff, and we will all be allowed to say fuck in peace.
We can say ass. We're just trying to get to fuck.
Actually, wait. Real shit, though. What can and can't you say now? Because I'm so confused about that.
Ass is fine as long as it's not overused or being used to, trash someone or being used defensively. Damn is fine. Hell's fine.
Alright.
That's pretty much it. I mean, obviously you don't want to go off in local chat saying, oh shit, a tank, I'm here for that.
Am I allowed to say titties?
Damn it, who beat me? Who's here?
Who's here what?
Lonesome.
Oh, okay.
Did someone say fucking game?
Someone said, oh shit, a tank, I'm here for that.
Oh.
Let the kids say
Definitely,
fuck.
definitely Jess. Jess fucking types like a madman.
Jesus. 98 words per minute over here.
Hey man, I have that. And then again, I'm trying to go for 911 operator, so I kind of need that. Fucking.
Anyways.
Alright. Let me think. I'm gonna try to
Questions. There's no
come
more.
Weren't you an admin at one point?
No, I was not.
Oh, you're just a mod?
I started as a mod. I am now a global mod. I was a global mod before I left.
What's the difference between a mod and a global mod?
Global mods are basically, what's a nice way to word this? When the admins are not around or available, less experienced staff members go to global mods for questions, advice, things like that. Global mods are the people who put in place new Mm. I'm sorry. I'm trying to decide
you're
what I
fine.
can and can't say.
You're good.
Basically, global mods are like a right hand to the admin,
Alright.
or are supposed to be.
Who are the global mods? Because there used to be a small thing on the staff page that separated them, but it's not there anymore.
I don't know why they stopped doing that. I am still kind of getting back into the swing of things with the staff that is in place currently, because I don't exactly agree with a lot of the things that they say or do. But anyways, the global mods are myself and Nink's Warrior Strike.
I think it's usually like 2 or 3, like from like since the beginning. I think like there's always been like 2 or 3 global mods.
I've only ever seen 3 global mods and 3 admins at most. But now we're down to 2.
Who
and
or
2.
what was the creepiest thing / person that you had ever come across in your time as a staff member on Feral Heart? Oh boy.
There's gotta be a couple there.
There's
Yeah.
quite a few. Let's go with currently. Currently, there is a person who joins every now and then and sits around in local chat and just says really creepy things. And I won't say who they are because I don't want to call them out.
Yeah.
But there are people who do that just for the fun of it. And there will always be people who do that just for the fun of it. So I can't say that one stands out more than the others, but there is currently someone who does it on almost a daily basis, and they freak me out.
Oh my god. Wait a second.
You guys are all trying to figure out who it is.
Have I seen them?
Probably, yes.
I probably have.
I think I know who it is.
Fucking Feral Heart. Actually, now that I fixed my internet, I might be able to play Feral Heart now. Oh no!
Let the kids play Feral Heart.
Oh no! Alright, now for our final question from Ori. What is the worst oopsie you've ever had as a staff member?
The worst oopsie?
The worst oopsie.
You know that big red text that you see sometimes?
Yeah.
Very rarely. Sometimes you can do that by accident, and sometimes you mean it for party chat, and sometimes it says fuck. Shout out to Old Cape. I'm so sorry for the people who were in there.
Oh my god!
Let the mods say fuck.
Let the mods say fuck. Oh my god, that is so fucking funny.
I mean,
oh my god!
I'm so.
I would pay money to see that. Like,
I want the log. I want the log of that. I want the
oh
log.
my god! What did the people in chat say?
Everything. They said everything.
Oh my god!
Everything.
I was very embarrassed. I'm pretty sure I rage quit.
How long ago was this?
That was, oh man, 2012.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I still vividly remember the conversation. I was talking to Ringo and Kryn, and we were just having it out in party chat, as people do. And yeah.
That is.
Get a didgeridoo you in the ass / mod shout.
Oh no!
Actually, now I have a question before we go. Are there ever times where you just go to an empty map and use mod shout to say something stupid?
Yes.
That is so funny.
Alright, so everyone
Yes.
always keep track of where wolffox is because you might gain an insight into her psyche.
No, my psyche is on lockdown. Good fucking luck.
I'm sorry, sir, but it's too late. I'm gone sicko mode. Call the fucking police because you swore at a kid's game. I can't believe this.
I am the kids' game.
Now, this is all the time that we had for today. Not really, but we don't want to keep going on for too long.
We're tired and hungry.
And sick.
We're dying. Help.
Yes, good God, we are sick.
Thank you all for coming around to watch and participate. We will be doing this monthly, so you will see we'll see you in April. My name is Django Fett. Alpha, that's your fucking cue.
Fuck. My name is Alpha.
And you're watching Disney Channel.
This is not Disney Channel, you fucking idiots.
I'm drawing the Mickey Mouse ears right now.
I'm fucking...
Very poorly.
I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. Have a good day, y'all. And remember, don't swear. And
you can say ass as long as
tip your bartenders, because if you don't, you're an asshole.
Tip your bartenders. Look both ways before you're driving. Wear your seatbelt, and above all, don't fuck your dog.
Don't fuck your dog.
If we learned anything today, it's that.
This is Jenga Fit signing off. Have a nice day.